Mark found a police officer friend who was doing tests at the police station. He tells him about his suspicions that the waitress is his ex-wife. His friend thinks it's all just a coincidence, and that it was best not to let your current wife know, but Mark was convinced, seeing how stubborn he was. So his friend told him to steal the waitress's hair. Then he would do the test for Mark. From then on, Mark came to see Mary more often. He didn't even answer his wife's phone calls urging him to come home. Even when Mark did answer the phone, he kept excusing himself from going home with work. Ellie's instincts from being a cop. Ellie had a bad feeling about Mark, although she had been married to him for 4 years, but she knew her husband had never forgotten his ex-wife, Martha. 4 years ago she was put on the force by her father, who was a police commissioner. The first case she took on was the disappearance of her husband's ex-wife, Martha. However, she was unable to find any valuable clues. After many investigations, the case became a dead end. She was seeing Mark a lot. The two of them developed a different kind of relationship, so she married him, and together they helped Mark raise his former son. To confirm her suspicions, the next day Ellie followed Mark to the supermarket and saw him meeting the waitress. She immediately took a picture of him. Then she went home and looked up old photos and found that she looked just like Martha. This is ridiculous. A lot of outrageous thoughts flashed through her mind. She tells her best friend. However, she thought that Ellie had been mistaken, or that it was just a coincidence, because it's rare for two people to look alike in the world, except for twins, and living in a town like this at the same time. But Ellie was still unsure, so she went back to the supermarket herself. As she checked out, Ellie stared at the waitress's face. She couldn't believe that the waitress looked exactly like Martha. Ellie didn't know what to say, and when Mary saw her staring at her, suddenly she realizes who this woman is. Mary rushed out and stopped Ellie. Ellie was surprised that she knew about her. Mary said that you and Mark were the same. The first time you saw me, you both looked like you'd seen a ghost.